sometimes love can you can't say that you love someone that it will end the matter of trying to confess, trying to end the matter of conflict in the relationship. Like, I completely understand the attorney stances. I completely understand the situation. I completely knows what you feel like. I do not have any personally do not have any life relationships or experience whatsoever. Like, sometimes the matter is so complicated. It's you can't you know end the matter with just uh you can't end the matter with you only just trying to, like, by words. Like, it consists of a lot of the action with a lot of the, like, it takes time. It takes you know it takes some few conflict. It takes a lot of time. It, like you need to break in order to connect mid of the time, which I completely understand Otani, as I say. Like, if you are in the Otani dances, like, you don't know if you will do life, you love her so much as how could, if you do not understand your feeling yet, you don't even know that you love, you can reward her love. You can, like, you can reward who Koizumi love. You can return it. Like, you don't understand, you don't even understand your feeling. Like, when you see her, like, you don't even understand yourself. If you really love her that much, you don't want to be a son of a bitch that getting the girls and like just to have sex and go away. Like, it's not that simple. Like, there's so much made to the feeling of the chorus is lovely complex, and I completely understand that. And like, the reason that because like this is partly I think not really Koizumi fault, because that she is having made the fast decisions, because she tried the whole shows trying to love Otani, trying to make him confess, trying to make him love her. But it might be a bit too ranch for Otani, because he needs some little by little. He is not the type that that make the decisions so fast, especially the important ones. He is the type that he is the type that, like, you need to slowly build up the relationship with. In, like, even if you trying to move forwards, Otani might not just, if Otani just don't get that feeling that he have that feeling of love towards Koizumi. Like, there's no way that Otani will advances, because he knows that, because he doesn't want to be that son of a bitch that abandoned girls that love him. So he think too hard about this, and Koizumi is just not understand the fact that Otani is not the type of guy that we just hesitate because of the fact that the girl love him, and he just kind of have the feeling for her back. He's not the type of guys. So, like, you could say that that's enough. But for, like, it's it's the whole life. It's your whole life. If you think about it, if like have you met a person that is so determined? Have you met a person that is, you know, so serious about your subjects as did? As different person has different perceive about the world. Like the different person have the different, I'd say, the different perception of the things, like of what he like, what he don't like, what he love, what he don't love. And you could argue that this is true on nature, that Otani did so being so hesitates, even if Koizumi did his fine and he has feeling for her. But you need to understand that I am the type that I am like Otani, who's, even if the situation fall through you, but like it's hard decisions because it's your whole life. It's a person that you will be together all the time, because he's not the type of person that, I'm not saying it's bad or anything, but he's not the type of person that think the relationship in school will just break somehow and we will just be apart. He think that he will be with Koizumi his whole life. Like he's not by any means not serious about it. He is completely serious. So you see that Otani is you think that Otani is not serious, but I completely understand him that he is completely serious about this. As in the first few scenes of episode 15 of Lovely Complex, Mighty and Koizumi just to rant about things, as she as Otani just still hesitating. So Koizumi just completely lost her determination towards him. It's like the girls that didn't exist. Like it's like Kuchieda Binori and Todora, who's even if Ryuji love him, she wants to act towards what is it that she can see. It's so like you can't see the love, you can't touch the love. The only thing that Koizumi could do is just to give up, which is completely a reasonable choice. Even if I am Koizumi, I'm just like, I would just give up on the first 2 tries. Like I'm not too persistent like Koizumi. But if I love Otani so much as her, I may be doing it this long. Maybe it's too long at this, but like Koizumi doesn't understand. Koizumi, I don't blame her for not understanding this, but like Koizumi completely not completely give up with him. I think deeply Koizumi wanting Otani to cuddle him, to stop him from being with Mighty. As at the end of the episode you see that she got hit again, and probably this time it's too hard to return, because this time that she got away, I'd say there's a chance of return. Like there's a chance, because she's not completely gone out of the way. She's still looking at Otani. So okay, so as we completely see that Otani is not joking here, by the way. Otani just in near I don't know if Otani is joking, but I think he's not. So he does not, because he just doesn't really remember that he got the rice. He's trying to get the rice out of the Koizumi hair, but later on he asks his friends if it's like if it's really his fault, which which is not, because which is not anyone fault, like, because just because he is catch a cold, if anything it's a little bit by Koizumi fault, because he catch a cold of his Koizumi. Remember, if I remember correctly, I'm not watching this show for too long, but like, so Koizumi just going to the mighty read, as she decked it to Division Novel. So she's going on to the mighty read at Kane Summer. So she completely trying to ignore the I can say you know Otani. She completely ignored Otani, but she still deeply cared for him, want him to return. But the last hit though, I doubt that this relationship will end peacefully, because this is already 15 episodes and the 9 episode left. Like, it's too painful to watch this anime. It's too painful to see this relationship not getting to the point that it's satisfying. Like, it's too painful. It sucks. And like if you read Three Kingdom, that this is not spoiler though. You know that Kongrang, who is fighting with these, like, with a guy with just a countryside guy, and deploy him for like 6-7 times, is that painful. But when I watch this anime, more painful than that. Like, more painful than reading the Three Kingdom. This is just a joke, by the way. So, like, this episode is just basically how show a joke of how Koizumi wanting to be with Mighty than trying to be with Otani. So as Koizumi kiss Otani means that, like, kind of Cinderella each type of feeling, I think. Like, Koizumi just goes out and like, Shiranai, I don't know about you anymore, and I don't know about you anymore, and like gone into, but like still deeply care for him and kiss him like right there. So it means that Koizumi still have these little bits and a feeling with him. Right? No, she have the feeling with him. So she just big blow feeling of him before. After this, she will go to the Wraith and Mighty and make him jealous of her. And but that big hit on the end, just too much. But his friends Otani asks if if he really catches, like, Koizumi is trying to for him, but Otani don't really know because he catches the cold. I think at this point, Otani is kind of a little bit unrealistic though. Like, she could have known that if like the girls come to him that much, you just a little bit on your mind. You should have known that she have the feeling and she's trying to do something to you. Like even people who looked at me from far away, I have the feeling that what is this guy? What is this guy trying to, do to me? Like I still have this kind of feeling too, but it is impossible for Tony to not know that. But I don't know. So like this, it's just kind of joke. Like I really love Nobugo. Nobugo is my favorite character in this anime, and she's trying to push the story forwards by trying to pitch them together by not by force but by wits, and sometimes it's mostly by face there, by pitching a Tony into confess to Kosumi, but she's not too fast, dude. She's not too fast. She's just, but if she's not blaming anyone, she's just, if Watani don't want, I have no problems. Like, but I still kind of pitch it little by little, trying to make Otani confess. But like these guys are just but at last this scene shows that when this scene just really hit me, Otani comes in and we see that they are completely on the different sides of line. Otani say sorry is because of the fact that Otani say sorry that he didn't notices that she didn't notices anything. He didn't make a move. He didn't he is like like at this stage. Koizumi might as well have Loving Stone than Otani. Like, he's sorry for that. He's sorry for not trying. But Koizumi is just, I think, Koizumi is just have these two interesting, two interesting stuff. You've forgotten that you kissed me, or that you are sorry because of the fact that you not see me as your girlfriend, which highlighted how Koizumi starting to shift her feeling, as in the end it hits hard, and the hits in the end just kind of reinforces the scene. And like you see this glance of Otani, like he glances, I'm sorry, like he glances the other way, like he's just not sure what to say. He's just like he's not sure about his feeling. But we already know that Otani loves him by the scenes of basketball scenes. So Otani might but we already know. And Otani might just I think. But this scene, we know that he loved him, right? So Otani might. I think Otani just doesn't really notice it. This is just my interpretation, but it's probably true because he is just because of the feeling that he's not sure about himself. It's not that he see Koizumi as not the girlfriend materials, or she not killed or anything. But it is that she, I think he remember, but he is still unsure, is confusing, is uncertain about the status of us right now, and so he needs to glances that, because he is unsure of his feeling, if it's true, if it's not true, which completely the opposite of Koizumi, because she's because he left because she think that uh she Otani doesn't love her anymore, which completely opposite, because deeply Otani will love her but doesn't have the feeling to invest to her. As the scene goes on about you know about she wanna try but nothing changed, but and Mighty is better and going to Mighty and stuff, and like uh and like Mighty being coach at basketball, and Mighty might, these guys I think might seem to know that these two people are loving each other, but and he's like audience, he knows as much as us that these two have feeling for each other, but unable to say it. So he helping being Cupid, and so like Mighty is kind of perceptive. I think he's gay. I think he have a boyfriend, I think, and it lastly make Koizumi just hanging and stuff. The reason that Mighty doesn't say that he have girlfriends or boyfriends is because of the fact that I think he wanted to make the love of these two people, which is Koizumi and Otani, comes true without interfering it as much, and without making Koizumi drive away from her, because knowing that he is gay, he having a boyfriend, and I think Mighty does not know this. No, that Mighty does not embrace about it. Like, he's just too happy to tell everyone about it. But as we say, why Mighty is transferred to Hugh, I think Mighty might have some problems about stuff, or maybe there's too much to that, but it's not related to the story right now. But so, like, as this scene is quite interesting also, that Koizumi thing just deeply share for Utani as he loses to Mighty, which implies that she has the feeling of this feeling for Utani, as Utani himself is as Mighty asks Otani that it's like asks Otani about if he is have a feeling for her, so if he like Mighty just teased Otani to try to make him confess to Koizumi, but he himself does not say, because to him the words means everything to him. Means the words mean promise, means the stuff that it's like the stuff that he can't get out later on. So he did not say it, because it implies that he needs to, uh, because he doesn't love Koizumi yet, because he prized his word. And so, he does not love Koizumi much. He loved Koizumi so much, but he couldn't say it because he still can't decide it, his feeling. As Koizumi comes and hear that, that he, at this point, Otani doesn't really reject it. Like, but he say to Mighty, just do whatever you want. Just confess to Koizumi, just doing whatever you want. But because he wants a neutral answer, that Koizumi comes and think that Otani doesn't love him anyway, and think that he has rejected him, and so it hits twice. It hits twice to Koizumi, and probably making her heart break. And after this, it's a tough time to probably Otani. And from this point, probably Otani trying to, get back to life about Koizumi. And it's Otani turns to, trying to get Koizumi love him again. And I would say